Hello everybody and welcome to the live stream. Has it been a while since the last one. Hello extended baby Sinbad, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll be coming better going to watch my live stream. I logged in on the wrong account. Wait. I logged in on Tildet's account. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. This is my account. But I also got a sneak peek that he already spent his charge. But yeah, the first thing I notice when I log in on Tildet's account is that he uses Vivian in her skin as like the character. That's so infuriating to me though, because she runs so slowly, man. How can you use somebody like Vivian to run around? It takes like 10 billion years to get through to any spot. Okay. Spend my charge here. I need to go through like a billion discs as well. Because the last time I streamed Zenless was the previous Monday. Not this one, but the one before that. So we've got 2 endgame modes to clear. Hollow Zero. There is an event that ends in like 2 days. I hope I can even... I'm not even sure if I can do it. Hopefully it's not time gated. We'll figure it out today together. We also had the live stream for the next patch in Zenless. And there is an Ellen rerun on the second half. I said previously... Wait, this might be decent if it rolls crit damage. I said previously that the next time Ellen reruns, I would like to go for more copies of her engine. But Zenless is not currently in a state where I want to spend much money on it. So I don't know. If the next patch is good, then maybe. But I don't have high hopes. Okay, let's discard everything. 425 discs. Oh, there's one disc that I forgot to mark. How does it happen that it's one disc? Okay, what are you? Terrible. Okay. And now, what do we have? Let's filter the 2 sets. I've been farming most, King of the Summiting with Tails. Okay, we have some pieces, so my current one is almost perfect. It's just a 3-liner, not a 4-liner. So this one can match at best. It did roll attack percent. Nobody else is playing anything here, anything here. Yeah, if we dodge that flat death, this is gonna be my second best discs. Maybe it will be good for dialing. We did not dodge the flat death. It's still one of my better discs, but yeah, unfortunate. Okay, what about you? I probably don't even want it. If I want a double critter with no attack percent, we have this, and nobody plays it. Okay, this one is a 4-liner, and rolls flat like, so I don't really want it anymore. Give it one more chance? Nah. What about these guys? Here we have +2 HP. These discs? Ah, this one is good. +2 HP, +2 crit. I kinda need HP on this. Yeah. With no HP, it's kind of dead. This one has HP, but doesn't have crit rate. And this one is a 4-liner. But roll defense percent. Okay, next slot. Here we have 4 rolls into crit and attack, but no crit rate on my piece. I'm not gonna go for a 3-liner that didn't even roll crit. Okay, this could be decent. Yeah, some of my pieces here currently saved are pretty bad. I can even tolerate one bad roll. Yeah, that was worth it. Tolerating that one bad roll was definitely worth it. We can throw this now, right? Unless I really want the... If I really want the AP, I have this. Yeah. I probably don't need both of these discs either. Like, this one's probably a throw. Yeah, this has plus 3 crit rate and 1 attack percent, this has plus 3 crit rate and nothing else. This should also be a throw. The more PS I get, the more I have to throw out as well. This one might be a throw. This is like 6 good stats. And this is also 6 good stats. So they're kinda same. Okay, here we need crit rate. This crit rate. Nah. Crit damage attack. And for these guys, I guess if I roll every single roll into good stats, yeah, not really. 80% crit rate again, roll flat HP, that's gone. Here we've got one piece. The one piece is real. Oh, it rolled crit rate, okay. Should I even like do some hopium here? Not really, this is kinda dead. Right. I mean, this also has like one bad roll. It's at best like the same as this, with 3 good rolls, and rolled mostly attack, which is worse than crit. Okay, HP crit damage this piece, kinda bad, 2 flat HP rolls. Yeah, pieces here are kinda not spectacular. I can tolerate 1, okay, not 2 though. What about you? 1 bad roll can be tolerated, not 2 though. Crit rate, crit damage, no attack percent. Last chance? Okay, no, it's... Ain't it? Okay, no, crit damage with double good stats. Nice, nice. Not nice, not nice, okay. Still my best piece like this. I only have one other crit damage disc and it's worse. Okay, there are a bunch of these guys as well. The Yunkoi. Here my piece is amazing. On issue 1 currently. So this doesn't have 80%, it's kind of a throw, to be honest. Crit rate, no crit damage. Crit damage, 80% crit rate. I guess it's gonna be better than this still. It's gonna be my second best piece. Actually wait, this is a crit rate disc, this is a crit damage disc. Okay, yeah, the crit damage discs are kinda doomed from the start. Oh! That's nice. Better than like this. Do I throw the other one? Possibly. Yeah. I could maybe use 2 discs like this, but not really. This is much better with 2 extra HP rolls. And some defense for tankiness. I should probably throw the anomaly proficiency one as well, but maybe like 2 piece HP anomaly proficiency is something at some point. Okay, attack with crit rate. Do I have any attack discs on this set? I have 1 with plus. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I've got 2. Yeah, okay, it's that then. And what about the ice damage bonus? Attack percent is nice. Flat attack is not nice. Okay, no, it's kinda terrible now. Still better than this. Ah, no, actually the ice damage bonus with AP could be good for Anomaly Lycon. Impact crit damage. Crit rate. Oh. At the end of the day, 1 each. Worse than this. Same as this. Same as this. This one is kind of worse, unless there is a defense scaling stun character. I can probably throw this. Defense scaling isn't real. It can't hurt you. Okay, 80% with crit rate only as the good stat. Okay, you know. I didn't really have too high hopes for it. Now we can dismantle all of this. For 500,000. Lovely. Okay, so let's first take care of this event. This Chronicle of Counseling. Also, this is probably already done, right? I'm pretty sure I already turned my battery in. And just doesn't update because I did on mobile. And the exclamation marks aren't synced, which is like, why? You already have claimed your price today, yeah. So this. Let's hope it doesn't take too much time. It's probably just gonna be a Yap event, right? What is this? What is this stall for? Okay, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Something fairy. Conduct simulation training. Provide advice. Oh, it's another version of this. Okay. Of the police event we had in the past. And then there are these weird noises coming from the windows and doors, one after another, just like what the protagonist heard in the port pick. And when the crying sounds, I'll probably never be able to actually like scroll this down. Choose the correct answer. Yeah, I was never able to actually scroll down and read the message. They translated this, implemented, and nobody can ever read this. It's impossible to read the message. No, we barely started work, and the drills, forklifts, cutting machines, every single tool is busted. I haven't slept in days trying to deliver this project ahead of schedule. I might as well cement myself into the foundation at this point. It's just 42 days of non-stop work, right? If I can power through it, why can't these tools keep up? Must be bad feng shui at our construction site. Please come work your magic ASAP. But people and tools need rest. I only assist when necessary. Yuzuha. Have you heard? What? Fairy can help point out the right choice. You have 2 chances for each help round. If you're on the fence, let me help you out. No, no, I am not on the fence! I am not on the fence! How about Genshin banning now for using 3 third-party top-up? I mean, the third-party top-ups just use other certified websites. It's impossible to top up unless you give somebody your password. It's impossible to top up through like illegal means. There was a post in game. Intriguing. I need to check it out. Sounds weird though. I mean, I never really liked these websites, because like, oh, third-party apps. Oh yeah, that's not third-party top-up apps. That's like plugins to like do machine gun fischl for you or something. Or actually, not even that. It's there are some people running around in co-op doing like a billion damage, and that has been an issue. Can you link it to me somehow? Or is it actually like a notice in game? I haven't seen anything today or yesterday or at any moment that would be like related to top-ups directly. Doesn't really sound like something they would be concerned with. Oh, but that's like, this has always been here. This has always been here. This fair use statement. This is not new. And the non-official third parties, what they do is they use the official third parties for the top-ups. So like, it's not possible to like obtain Primo Gems from nowhere. I mean, there isn't much point in using a site like Lootbar when you can just top up yourself through their website and use like a different currency and save that way. But you're not gonna get banned for that. At worst, you're gonna just like overpay a bit. But yeah, topping up via UID from Koda Shop has been a thing since before Inazuma. But yeah, the only official third-party top-up websites are Koda Shop and Razer. But all the other unofficial ones, they don't magically hack your account to generate Primo Gems. No, they just use they just use Koda Shop. They just use Koda Shop. So it's just like an extra middleman. So there is also always some money being lost compared to if you did the top-ups yourself. But you're not gonna get banned for that. No, that's just fear-mongering. You can get banned for actually cheating. That's like an issue. Hottest Buzzed Spookshack lately with its razor-sharp fangs and pitch black fur, luring all night at the fortune-telling stall. Maybe tonight it will be outside your window. That's been Ashuo. Looks like these ghost stories aren't spooky enough to scare you. Don't worry, I'll be back with even creepier tales next time, just you wait. A little fella wearing a black trench coat and an eye patch came to the shop. He tossed me some Dennis and insisted on cash for goods straight up, even saying stuff like no backing out of the deal. I only realized yesterday that he's Mr. Dong's nephew, but he's normally so timid. He's never had this kind of aura. Could he have been possessed by something strange? He's just copying movie scenes. So this is what the young folks call cosplay these days. I'm not one to judge, but looks like he spent all his allowance on the outfit and left no budget for props. Dressed to impress, but only able to afford the shabbiest accessories. Oh well, as long as he's enjoying himself, I will put a few bargain items aside for him. A few nights ago, one of our staff said he spotted a black cat gathering where cats were circling around the steaming hot boiler, like some mysterious ritual. Since then, he's been totally out of it, muttering stuff about cats good, humans bad, and can't focus on his cooking anymore. I'm trying to figure out what's up with this gathering. Mind helping me figure this out? They were trying to stay warm. What's wrong with me? One of the thousands of photos I've taken lately, not a single one follows the golden ratio. Has the photography god abandoned me? Could it be because I forgot to clean my lens the other day? It's not just about isn't just about numbers. I mean, sure, but you are right. How did I let myself get boxed in by all these rules? Yeah, it has been always in the game, pretty sure since like 1.0. But it's just like generic terms of service. Like, in case ever, this is not targeted at those legit websites or like, you know, just the middleman. This is targeted at something like if potentially there was an exploit where you can actually inject Primo Gems into an account somehow. And then people use that to pay like $5 for 50,000 Primo Gems. Then that covers this case, right? They would like ban you then. But it's not about the top-up websites. They need to just like cover every possibility. Because otherwise it would be like impossible damage control. And this way they can say, oh yeah, it's always been here. And I mean, it's pretty obvious. If a website like this came out, it would be pretty obvious it's not legit. So You could only blame the people who fell for it. The graffiti fandom is so cunning. They've attracted a whole bunch of obsessed copycats to create confusion, vandalizing the streets everywhere, always going after objects that are perfectly symmetrical. Mismatched graffiti, one trash can gone from a pair. If this keeps up, the neighborhood streets will... No, I won't let things end up like that. What should I do about this? Contact public security. Man, there is a lot. There is like 5 more of these sets. I mean, but you are in one of the regions that they actually use to buy the cheaper top-ups. So that's why you can save like that. But yeah, if you the best way to save money and like 100% legit, no chance of getting scammed, is to just do it from the official top-up website and use a VPN to change your region to like Japan. Or Vietnam or Ukraine. Or Turkey, I think, has a pretty cheap one as well. So, yeah, you just buy a VPN. It's very useful to have a VPN anyways. It's something, if you are an internet addict, you probably should have a VPN anyways. And then just use that to top up through the official top-up websites. Yeah, you use VPN yourself over to Japan. You open the top-up website, the official Genshin top-up website. Wait. They have one for like every game. Right, it's this one. sdk.however.com/payment/Genshin/index. And you log in. Here you do have to input your password. This is not like a UID top-up. You just log into your account. Select user is like if you have an account on like NA and EU. You select your correct account, and then you have the top up. You can buy Welkin, you can buy BP. You can buy the packs. Recently they added a feature where you can buy multiple packs at once, which is nice. In VPN I recommend, my favorite one is Mulvad. Wait, how do... yeah, it's like this. It's like a... because a lot of the VPNs, they have like all of these promotions where it's like buy it for like 5 years and you get like a 90% discount and whatever, right? But like, are you even gonna use this VPN in such a time? For Malvat, the price is always the same. No matter whether you buy for a month, no matter whether you buy for a year, no matter if it's Christmas or Easter or whatever, the price is always the same, but the price is always fair. Right? So it's because for the big VPNs, for stuff like Surfshark or NordVPN, if you just wanted to buy a month, you would overpay like crazy, and then to actually get a decent deal, you have to buy for an entire year or longer. And they will always be like, the promotion ends now, buy now, or you like will come to your house and strangle your dog. And here, no, you just buy whenever you want for however long you want. You can also pay in any currency, so you don't have to worry about currency exchange. I can buy in zlotys directly, and it's not like a scam like in most marketplaces, like Hoyo. You know, if I want to pay in zlotys, so the Polish currency for Genshin top-ups, I would be like overpaying 50%. And here they actually have like a fair currency exchange. One thing that might be an issue with this method of like purchasing stuff from a foreign official Hoyo top-up website is make sure you are using a payment method that will convert the currencies fairly, right? On my credit card, I have a very good currency exchange, so I don't really lose money on that. But if you'd be using if you would be using PayPal or even worse, like your own bank that has an even worse exchange rate, maybe you might be losing some money. So like make sure that you're not getting scammed by whatever payment processor you're using on currency exchange. Like buy a Welkin to test it out and see how the conversion is and compare it with what you can look up and is it like close enough to be worth it. And you can compare it with the price at LD Shop or whatever you are using. It's better to make friends with real people. Okay, I'm not gonna be reading all of them. It's gonna take like forever. Unless I'm already doing all of them, but no, that's probably still like 1 out of 5 or whatever. Try again a new map. Lighter. Okay, we're gonna read lighters. Ever since meeting that show of Night Boom, Mokus has been hogging my bike, yelling giant track charge while ramming into Steel Tusk. The old timer at the Bangbu repair shop couldn't find anything wrong, chalking it up to a restless machine spirit. Lucy doesn't believe any of it. Proxy, think you can figure out what the real issue was? What are these responses? So you're saying it doesn't want to be part of the biker gang, but wants to become a knight instead. I never knew knights could be so unique. I thought knights were cut off from the same cloth as the champion. Either way, thanks. At least now we've got something to go on. Yeah, there are 4 more, we gotta speed up. Hugo. Morning's better next has been confirmed. Let's keep some mystery. But something's off this time. Lycon rarely wants me to be careful, but even Vivian has sensed danger in her dreams. Though it's not the prophecy, her intuition's always spot on. What do you think, manager? Gotta be prepared. Even though I've been investigating leads around the clock, the case hasn't made any progress. These past 2 days my energy core has been scrambled, my secrets keep shorting. And yesterday I even dreamed about Ethereals bombing the public security precinct with an airship. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a public security officer after all. Get some rest. There are still other people in line. You can just tell her to go away. How is Kirene? E1. It's nice, but not like a huge game changer. Because her E1... I pulled the E1, but I still haven't activated it. I'm enjoying my Kirene E0 for now. So, when Demiurge triggers the Memo Sprite skill Ode to Ego during the use of Minuet of Blooms and Plumes, gains 6 recollection points and increases the number of bounces for this attack by 12. So, it's a lot more damage. It's gonna be like double the damage or more than double the damage. And you get half your ult. But this only happens when you get the automatic attack from one of her passives. So... Now, what is the Ode to Ego? Here is the Ode to Ego effect, I'm pretty sure. For every one different teammate for whom Kirene has gained recollection, additionally deals 1 of ice damage equal to 30% of Demiurge's max HP to one random enemy when Demiurge uses Minuet of Blooms and Plumes. So this is like where you get plus 12 additionally, and normally you have like up to 7 if you have 6 teammates, right? 3 characters, 3 Memo Sprites. So you go from 7 to 19 hits, so that's a lot more. And after Kirene's ultimate or when Demiurge is summoned, Demiurge immediately gains 1 story. When story reaches 3, Demiurge consumes all story points to immediately gain 1 extra turn and bulk use Minuets of Blooms and Plumes. So this is the one that will like empower you. She uses this immediately after the first ult, because you first ult, she is summoned, and then you use the ult twice more, and you get 3. So like after the first ult, you'll immediately have like the plus 6 and the higher damage, and then 3 more ults, and you once again get the extra damage and faster ult. It's nice, but yeah, it's like it only matters after you have ulted. Like the long story short, This only matters after you have ulted, and after you have ulted, you have won the fight anyways. I mean, that's not exactly true. It's still possible to lose the fight after ulting with Gren, but yeah, it's nice. Especially if you want to make her deal damage, because the extra 12 hits are kinda huge. If you are playing her in the full Memo Sprite team, can be a nice damage gain, but yeah, it's just a nice idol. It is where it's at, yeah, but she's very strong at E0 as well. Don't feel pressured to pull too many copies of her. She's a very strong character at E0 and you can pull E2 on a rerun. The secret is never giving up. Spend wisely. Don't gamble. You can relax now. I would help you get booted up. Hollows are not in... wait, this was... No, this is good, right? But she had a surprised face. Yeah, good max. Good. Patience preparation payoff, it's a good omen. You will come out on top. Nekomata. It will make an honest living. Make an honest living for the cunning hairs? That's not good advice. It will definitely come back. A super unlucky fortune. It's way too dangerous. You have no idea how to change the location? I mean, when you have the VPN open, it should say, like, wait. I can post a screenshot of how it looks like for me, the app. And are you on the Discord server? Wait, how do I minimize this now? Shoot. Okay, that's how I minimize it. Are you on the Discord server? Okay, now we will be. Wait, am I not doxing myself with this? No. This is how the window looks to me. I send it on general. And you have a big button saying Japan. Or like for me it says Japan, you can click here to change your region. And then you click on the green button, secure my connection. And then your connection is secured and you are in that region. And it should say where you are and show on the map. Okay. Wait for the good news with that lucky fortune. Congratulations. A decisive reading and moderately lucky. You can still get one. Be kind to others, a moderately good fortune. Friendly exchange. What a great start with this mediocre fortune. Still two out there. Okay, two more. We're getting there. Reasons to invite friends. Manato, my boy. I don't think I look scary, but people I meet for the first time always seem startled. Truth is, I've paid the price for this more than once. Do I need to adjust my appearance to look friendlier? Good advice, Proxy? Try plushies. Great. Avoid spinning while preventing customers from haggling. Hang a sign. Dial in. She still has her old eyes. Her eyes are getting fixed in the next update. They're gonna be like a bit less sparkly and less round. There's actually a change that I can get behind. Unlike the butchered Lucia outfit. Because these eyes do kinda look unsettling. I'm a super dedicated customer service rep. The recent number of customer complaints is impossible for one person to handle. If too many complaints pile up unsolved, I will catch hit from my supervisor again, which I absolutely have to avoid. Is that some kind of trick, something that doesn't take too much time but clears out a ton of work all at once? Ask a workmate. You're such a pro. Dear, this situation needs someone more specialized. I will put you through to them. How is that? Yeah, I'm paying like... If I were to pay in złotys, but instead chose yen, I'm buying at like almost half price. It's insane. I'm saving like 40%. Or even more. So yeah, this should be the best deal possible. Because, you know, the other websites make use of the same thing as well. There are no hidden ways to pay even less money than that. Only thing we can do is abuse currency exchange. And the fact that they are too scared to increase the price on the Japanese market because they are doing too well there. Because in Europe, every couple months they will just increase prices across Europe. And like nobody cares, I guess, or nobody cares enough. But in Japan it's kinda static. Even though the currency hasn't been doing the greatest recently. So that's why the price is so low there. Because, you know, inflation keeps going up, and yet the price in Japan stays the same. But yeah, Japan is one of the most, like, highest spending per capita market. Because there aren't that many people there, compared to, like, you know, all of Europe and all of America. But they spend like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's similar in China as well, but I don't know what the situation is there. They have like a separate market. You couldn't top up in China even if you wanted to, because the Chinese server are totally separate. So Medamel believes in science. Never left your side, you mean? Did you forget to recharge it? I have this friend, she's always been focused on one person, but that person who once felt like a treasure belonging only to her has now become the center of everyone's attention. Lately she often worries she will be forgotten. Of course this has nothing to do with me. I'm just curious, Proxy. Would you still remember an old friend from long ago? She's worried that the Proxy has too many friends now. A time and energy saving method. Buy gloves. What's for Netflix do? With Netflix they sometimes have like workarounds for some VPNs. So sometimes it might not work, but sometimes it might work. If it works, then that's great. Try some warm food to balance it out. What is this guy? Your sleep schedule is all messed up. Anxiety. Soldier 11. Loving space is fine, just don't overdo it. Killer with a devoted heart. After taking on the 50 times spicy noodles challenge yesterday, I feel like there is a fire burning inside my body and my heart is racing, just like when I'm doing high resistance training. Could pushing the limits of spiciness actually count as training too? Having too spicy triggered a reaction. I see, noodles that are 50 times spicier, no wonder I couldn't handle it on my first try. To keep trigger from nagging me, I guess I will try something lighter once in a while. Maybe if you had a Malvat VPN, you could access them from other regions. I am not in any way affiliated with any VPN. Sounds like you're having trouble seeing. Swap out an iPad. Long stages of sitting followed by sudden strain are bad for your health. Just get up and walk around more. The temperature at the ice factory. Sounds like you've got a cold. Vivian. Lord Phaeton, because of Mockingbird's long-term operation, I haven't been able to visit you for so long. I'm fine. Hugo says I've been overworked and wants to force me to take a break, but I think it's just because I haven't seen you in too long that I got sick. Now that I'm here, a little tight chest, shortness of breath, and fatigue is nothing at all. Just take a nice relaxing vacation. As your advice, Phaeton, I trusted. I really need a break. The fantasy resort by the sea. Last time was just a quick tour, but this time I'm going for a proper vacation. Oh, and there is... I thought this was the last one. Ask for a meal plan. And here we go, we are done with this. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Do I need to do it on... Do I need to do this on Tilted account as well? Thanks for your help. Okay, whatever. Oh, the first time I pulled you out of the hole, we had a delicate little girl with you, didn't you? How about focusing on what's right in front of us? That girl's been eyeing this place for a while now. We should probably go strike up a conversation. Hello, Vivian. We just talked. I've been keeping count of the days without seeing you, Lord Phaeton. Care to guess how long it's been? If you can answer, you'll have to spend some extra time with me to make up for it. Oh, and this is the Vivian swimsuit marketing. Yeah. I don't really like this swimsuit much, to be honest. I really like Vivian. I like Vivian's design and I love her regular dress. This swimsuit though, I'm not that big of a fan. Worse than the regular outfit for sure. I was on the phone with Lilac talking about vacation. She insisted on picking a beach trendy outfit for me. I thought she was just kidding around, but my goodness, they didn't underestimate Lilac's get it done attitude. You look great. I don't have an option to say that I don't like it.
英比地区でのご活躍、私も耳にしておりました。あれほどの危機にも冷静な対処ができるなんて、さすがパエトン様なのです。
So weird to suddenly have voice dialogue.
ご自身の安否にも気をかけてください。私は本当に心配で、常におそばにはいられませんが、ビビアンはちゃんと頑張っているのです。
ビビアン。
今はただお言葉通り、砂を踏み、潮風に吹かれているだけで悩みが消えました。
I mean, but you have watched these documentaries already, no?
あなたがそばにいてくださる限り、
Or have you just wanted to get to them but you never got the chance
一番
to?
の幸せ者です。
僕にとってもビビアンと出会えたことは幸運だ。
パエトン様。それでは次の DM はきっとすぐに返信してくださいますよね。
And we had voice dialogue and now it's unvoiced again. Why don't you just voice all of this? Okay, we are done. I need to also do one of the weeklies, like the store check-in, to get enough points for the weekly thingy. Goods. And even the control scheme in Zenless got like nerfed. Oh, this is still not enough? I do Operation Bargain as well? Oh my god. Got a terrible layout this week. Also, it's so funny how at the same time that Star Rail removed weekly quests because they were just too much of a hassle and nobody wanted to do them, Zenless added weekly quests like in the same exact style. And I don't think anybody likes them at this point either. Okay, let's go do Shiu first because this resets in a week. And then we'll do Deadly Assault, and then we can do Hollow Zero. And that point I should actually be caught up. Okay, one side weak to Ether, other weak to Ice. Agent Ice damage increased by 15%, let's go. So first team, probably like this. I could go with this Anomaly as well. I know, I don't like any team that's not Ellen. So it's hard for me to choose a second team always. Bro, can you attack me? I need to dodge for bonuses. He just stood in place the entire fight. Kinda annoying. Too much interruption. Okay, destroy the turret. Oh, there is so much hit lag when you shoot. An Ice Blade. And I hate fighting the frogs. I fight them every day. For the discs. And it's a pain every single time. But yeah, the Ice Blade, even though it's a projectile, it generates heat lag. So when there are multiple enemies, each of them generates separate instances of heat lag, and the game just like stops. Projectiles shouldn't have heat lag for that reason. It's okay with one enemy, but yeah, if there's more than one, it kinda gets terrible. Oh, I messed up the timing. What's this enemy? I have never seen him before, by the way. Oh, there's still more. probably shouldn't have rolled it here. I should have just let the EX spotter go.
いい戦術レディー銃声制圧する効果作戦攻撃オーバーロード体勢が崩れ気にさせません甘く見た代償よこの弾が終点へと導く一触即発それの間エンジンスタートレディー
This shouldn't have taken so much time. But whatever, that's fine.
バイバイ邪魔しなはあもらい
Ah, I lost the AoE.
課外カット
Wait, this still wave 1? No, this was 2.
おりゃ聞いてるよご主人様どけ
いただきだ
Oh, come on. What was that interruption?
離れてよ掃除するからどいて
Here we go.
好きだらけだ
Oh, he doesn't have...
残業代2
I can get another chain on him.
もらいもう帰る時間ねどけ
Okay, this is like the worst floor. There's just so many enemies. Starting from the next one, because next one will be like 6, right? This was 5. Yeah, this is 6. Here we are only gonna fight like one big boy, and that's much better. I guess there are still 2 waves here. Oh no, this is the only wave. Oh yeah, good.
息もできません自業自得ね出力増大いい戦術戦術シーンレディー今よ間に合ったか転びがね自業自得ね今よ 命令に従うわ追撃しますよ下がって
I should have
絶対に引
triple
かない
each person and ulted. Big mistake.
見抜いてみせます
Whoa! I tried to dodge, but it didn't work.
チャンス甘く見た代償よ見抜いてみせ動いて今よ
Okay, we got there. Mega this became so easy, you just build 3 characters like that. Your Skyblock is low-key not scamming you too hard in Star Rail. You mean the new event? It's been absolutely horrible for me so far. Man, this
じゃあね
evasive assist was actually terrible here.
消し止め
どいて
This guy is so far away.
うせろ
もらいおりゃ俺も課外活動
消し止め
掃除するからどいて
残業代
It's frozen now, so
2倍でよろしく
usually I would try to like do an EX first to make sure I have buffer electrostacks. But if I can ult an enemy while they are frozen, it's just so much extra time value. Because they just stay frozen throughout the entire ult. If I do a different attack, I will unfreeze them earlier. Okay, this should be the last thing. And weak to fire, amazing. I mean, it's a big fat beetle. If I'm not mistaken, which is not amazing. And I have no idea what this is. Oh, I thought it once or twice. But I still don't know what it does. And yeah, this is the beetle. I could see that I was switching in command. Oh, come on, I dodged. What was that? I'll just ult this. Because ults take away more of the like miasma bar. Took a bit to finish him off, but I felt like it was fairly clean. Man, I didn't want to counter him again. It's an Ice Week boss that's unfreezable. How does that make any sense? Hello, Sayonara? No. Okay, this looks kinda cool. But it's pretty annoying that he ended the miasma phase right here.
Bye bye. 共に奇跡を奏でましょう。掃除するから。
この拳に誓って
This should break the... Nice.
どいて。
燃えてるか
Oh, what a finisher. Next patch, I don't know, even the trailer looks cool. With like the Shengguang and stuff. I have not been happy with Zenless story recently. Also, they talked about, there was like a story Q&A at the end, And he was mostly just talking about like stuff that has already happened, but one thing that really surprised me is when they said that after we killed the Overseer that didn't even believe, that didn't even want to be part of the exaltists and didn't even believe in the creator, after we killed this old off, that was it. Like, she was the highest ranking member of the exaltists, like, period. And now the entire faction is broken down and like Sarah is the only one left. And that's it? That's the exaltists? I thought this would be like the big bad. That like everything related to our master disappearance and the hollows spreading in New Eridu and the world, that exaltists would be at the core of all of that. Because so far, every single thing that has happened in the story has been because of the exaltists. From our account getting hacked at the very beginning, to the Bellebook construction thingy, and then everything in the Outer Ring with Pompey, and then everything that Tops ever did, like any bad things that Tops ever did, they were funding exaltists. And like now, they're just gonna be gone? That's it? It's kinda like when we killed Signora in Inazuma, in Genshin. Imagine that was it for the Fatui. They are gone. Like the plan to collect the noses and everything, nope. And it's even worse, because at least in Genshin you have multiple like threats. There is the Fatui, but there is also the Abyss Order and the Abyss itself. And the Sinners, and the Heavenly Principles. There are a lot of like factions at play. In Zenless there were only the Exaltists really. There is Tops, but the Tops has just been an Exaltist puppet for most of the story. And like, what now? What is left? Our brother? You mean Yeshi Yuen? The one that went with Sarah? I mean, that's just still Exaltists. Like, the next patch is like probably the swan song for the Exaltists or something. But yeah, I don't know, man. It feels so weird to axe the entire... Maybe it's for the best, because the Exaltists were never too compelling. But what I thought they would do is actually introduce us to more Exaltists and actually give us more Sarahs. Like more characters like Sarah that would actually have personality. I'm talking about Zenless and like I compared it to Genshin, right? I gave an analogy that it's as if we finished the Fatui off as the entire organization in Azuma. And then I said that in Zenless, the Exaltists are the only bad force. And also, you started saying our brother, so you mean the Abyss sibling? I mentioned the Abyss Order already. Okay, let's also do the weekly bosses now, between one endgame and the other. Sorry, my rant might be too incomprehensive. Or incomprehensible. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. But yeah, I'm very surprised. Is simply what I want to say. By that the exalts are actually done.
今回だけね。めんどいな。
You came right at the end and tried to get the submission.
さっさとやっちゃおう。
I managed to skip the lullaby phase, the hide and seek phase. Because like, if there are no exaltists, what else is there is left? Even because like the long-term goal in Zenless is trying to find out what happened to our master, right? But you know what happened to her? The exaltists, or at least that's how it was being set up. Because when we saw Bringer, they were like, oh man, we saw the same hand. We saw the same hand, the Bringer sacrifice hand. Grab the master and like, shoo, yoink her. So if the exaltists are done, maybe the creator, the one way they could do this is just, you know, the exaltists were the group that worshipped the creator, and the creator is actually like what took our master away, and then the creator will be a part of like a bigger group of big bodies. So we just like escalate a level, and they're gonna be like, okay, all the exaltists are just like low level noobs. It's kind of like not the entire faction, not the entire Fatui, but just the House of Hearth, for example, just like the domain of one Harbinger, and in this case, the creator is the Harbinger. I mean, just because they said that they will do more things with the AI doesn't mean they will do it well. Just like throwing words like this doesn't mean anything, you know. Maybe taking this buff is like a good omen. If I don't get this buff, I can't even stun him. It's not about the increased stun duration, it's about AI manipulation. Yeah, see, and I stunned him again. It's AI manipulation.
めんどいな。
I'm not even halfway done with the stun. Because yeah, there was like this post before, which were like, you know, common complaints, and but they were like people saying the story's bad, and they are like, no, don't worry, we'll make the story good. Okay, sure, but like, if it's that easy, why didn't you make the story good? Why didn't you make the story good in the first place? Why make a bad story and then be like, no, it will be better next time. Just make it good.
Bye bye.
Oh, this is like bad. I can't counter this. Oh yeah, this will be a lullaby. I can do, or like hide and seek. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. Where is the real one? Here. Whoops.
かわして。どけ。おりゃ。聞いてるよ、ご主人様。めんどいな。
So we'll see. Maybe it will get better. I hated like late 1.x and the late 2.x in Star Rail as well. But I feel like the game is great now. Oh, I already done it 3 times. So maybe it will get better. But I don't know, I feel like the problems with Zenless run deeper. The worst thing is the absolute assassination of the main protagonists. Like their personality. Why do I have this outfit, by the way? Oh, it got auto-changed when I was with Vivian. Oh my god, man. But yeah, Dialin looks super cool. I like Dialin. Finally, a decent character. I have so much saved up, by the way. We've got 28339. That's 177 pulls plus a 10 pull from the 1600 monochromes I have, plus 26 pulls. I've got 213 pulls saved up. Oh! 217 pulls saved up. Skipped Lucia, skipped Idhari. Who was last patch? What characters came out last patch? Oh, it was Orphe. She's a badly written character, I can agree. Oh wait, do I have standard pulls? Or have I already spent them? No, I have spent them. Let's go do some Deadly Assault. What do we have here? Oh boy. Okay, so this will go with the Anbi team. Here I think I have to do this with Yixuan. Max HP, ult damage, ether damage. Yep. Then a very generic buff here. And this is specifically only for Idhari. Why not make one buff for all Rapture agents? And this is like only Yixuan, and this is only Idhari. And they could have done some anomaly stuff. Fortunately, Yixuan is good enough even without dedicated supports. So I'm still using the panda
人は強し飯はうまし
and like...
もつ炒めでも
Do
どう
they
だ
even play as the final character? Caesar?
勝利は勇者のもとに。つまり俺様だ。
The Ishiwan will just have to solo this.
どんどんわな
If only they didn't change Lucia's outfit, I would be a Lucia owner now. And maybe even... No, I probably wouldn't be a Hari owner. Hari is kind of cooked. But yeah, I would definitely be a Lucia owner. And probably a Lucia enjoyer. If only they didn't change her outfit, man. It was so easy.
鮮血その
開始。歓喜。両親を共に滅す。
Is this Kung Fu Panda? This is pretty much exactly Kung Fu Panda, yes.
新規集結。この怪人。邪水ね。
Whoops! That's not the ult I wanted to use. Oh no, that's pretty bad. And I didn't stun anyways. Oh my god, I'm missing the timings.
融合の背合わせ。虚実愛なるべく。
No! I was supposed to hold down left click, not skill. Oh my god, that's so bad.
一丁強火でいくか
No, I keep switching to the wrong character. Oh my god, whatever. I will get the required score anyways. Probably, hopefully.
歓喜。この 怪人。両親を共に滅す。歓喜。
生きたやろ
I need to get one more stun. Oh, that should be easy enough.
鮮血
Here we go.
融合の背合わせ。虚実愛なるべく。ほう、そこが弱いのか。どうとせい。周期。
I never should be getting more points. But I messed up. I didn't get my ult. My first stun phase was terrible. All together. And I didn't get many extra points. Traces for Danheng. Wait, what were his? Traces. Pretty much all of them increase his shield strength. The talent... Oh no, this is also just shield strength. And this is shield strength. And this is shield strength. And buff. So should be ult and talent first. Skill can be later, but all of them are pretty good. So let's do ult 10. Probably don't need ult 10. Ult is actually his attack buff, right? So ult should be maxed or almost maxed, like 9 or 10. then the talent is the primary source of his shields. And the skill is just when you press the skill. So you don't press the skill all that often. You can usually just spam basics and the talent can carry your shields. So like ult and talent first and then skill can lag behind a bit. You can do like 9, 9, 7 or something. Or 6 even on the skill. And you can leave basic on 1, it doesn't do anything. Okay, this is probably the worst boss. We'll leave the best for last.
バイトン様、本日はお日柄もよく。
My power supplies is being noisy again. But not as noisy. It's now like audible, but not too annoying.
エーテルサイト起動。
We want him to activate our automatic
伺
dodge.
いますね。
甘く見た代償よ。警戒。
抜いてみせる。これが戦いの戦術。
I could have started to feign Anbi's skill. What am I doing? I just messed up totally. I don't even know what happened.
火力を上げるわ。
And I was supposed to. Oh my god.
敵に注意。
I don't know what just happened. I didn't even finish this. My inputs just weren't inputting.
弾道を計算中。出力増大。
いい戦術。
連携攻撃準備なし。
今よ。
制圧する効果。無駄でしたね。
What is happening?
弾丸は風と一つに。
They need during no. Nothing happened today.
見えてる。
During good, no changes.
制圧する効果。規定の戦術。
Go like this.
最大出力。
気をつけてください。自業自得ね。作戦攻撃。集中砲火よ。銃声。甘く見た代償よ。今よ。
変量の修正を行います。
いい戦術。
That's not part of it.
自業自得ね。
これが戦いの戦術。
チャンス。
戦術シーンクリ
総員注意。
いいぞ。
息もさせません。今よ。甘く見た代償よ。任せる。爆発。
行く。
作戦攻撃。今よ。
Okay, that was a very nice stun.
食らいつきます。
Is he not gonna jump me?
この弾が
He didn't jump me.
終点へと導く。
いい戦術。
連携攻撃。
甘く見た代償よ。
戦術シーンレディー。
今よ。
連携攻撃。
What has happened?
それの
Oh my god.
スタッフ。
I didn't want to trigger the stun like that.
戦術プレイ。
チャンス。
Almost at 40k though. That's pretty decent. Cool wipeout with Orphe up in the sky like that. Yeah, honestly, just like one try 40k. with a full M0 team. A good player would probably like, kill here with this team or something. I feel like it wasn't too bad. And finally we've got the worst possible Ice Week boss. I mean, at least Alan can deal with him. For Miyabi it's really rough, because this guy is very resistant to anomalies. This is a... Even though he's Ice Weak, there's an anti-Miyabi boss in every way possible. You can freeze him. It's very hard to apply Ice Anomaly to him overall.
Bye bye. Hiyo.
Oh, he's going with the lullaby phase, or the hide and seek phase. Or not yet. Maybe we can get the stun in. Yeah, I will do this after the deadly assault.
掃除するから。はい、怒るんで。あ、行っちゃった。
He's stunned for a very long time though.
Hi, hi, 続けます。
チャンピオンが来てやったぞ。
Okay, that's the hide and seek.
聞いてるよ、ご主人様。バイバイ。邪魔しない。
好きだらけだ。
共に奇跡を奏でましょう。
So the chain attacks now to break through his miasma shield faster.
掃除するから。
Lovely stun. This will trigger his chain now, but that's okay. Lighter damage isn't bad either. He's just not Ellen. Can I stun here? Can I ult here rather?
ご主人様のお望み
The final hit will be after the stun is over.
面倒。
倒れんな。
Another stun. This will not be an ult from Ellen though. Or actually, probably not.
いただきだ。
どいて。
The new here is when the boss is not hitting you, it's kinda unsettling. I interrupted my counter.
聞いてるよ、ご主人様。今回だけね。掃除するから。
7, 5. I probably just ult here.
残業代2倍でよろしく。
Maybe we should have EX first. 45k? Not quite. Okay, let's do squats. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I told my power supply fan to quiet down a bit as well. I need to take care of that properly. Okay, so all the end game, all the weekly end game is cleared. Now we need to do Hollow Zero as well. Ellen! Ellen, my goat, the one and only. Okay. I can actually use whatever team I want.
どこ行く？今日学校ないんだ。
So we can put
みんなの来たステージが私を呼ん
Asra
でる。
here. I really hope that Zhao will be a good support for Ellen. Surely they are double rerunning the ice attackers because a new support is coming for them. Although that makes sense. They would have rerun them like next patch then, right? Maybe, possibly. So them rerunning both Hugo and Ellen now means that Zhao will not be good with them? Only one encounter no matter how I go. Kinda sucks. They just make it count? Nope. Bad encounter as well. At least we get some like Rizonia. Let's go left because the path is short. Actually, yeah, I'll just go left. Man, why are they so spread out? I hate it whenever I get a counter. I did it like 3 times today with Astra. I get unintentional. Perfect assist with her. What are these? I guess energy generation and decibel generation rate is a very good buff. Because it doesn't have anything to do with tag assists. Unfortunately, we won't have the buff that lowers enemy HP ready for the boss. But it is what it is. Oh, it's our boy Manato. Nice. Oh, this is bad, man. Well, I guess he's dead, so that's fine. I guess he's dead, so it's not all that bad. Maybe I should have tried one-shotting him with... or last hitting him with Astra. Ooh, Icy Blade, that's great. Because then I could get Astra's Mindscape. If I knew how long it would be, like if... Okay, if Zhao is not gonna be a good Ellen support, then I guess I would slightly regret not pulling Astra Mindscapes in the past. But if Zhao is an Ellen support, then I will be vindicated in skipping them. Only 2, no matter where I go. Kinda mid. Let's try rolling once. Okay, it's still only 2, but I won't roll twice.
Bye bye. 俺も課外活動
Still button counter. Okay, pretty bad options as well. Let's hope we get at least one thingy. I don't need a whole other Hollow Zero run.
私のステージ離れてよおりゃ
Okay, come on. Last chance in this plane to get the mysterious voice? No. Okay, unlucky. Maybe we can still get it 3 times in the final plane. Surely. Didn't take more damage, that's decent. Our ults are like totally unupgraded, even though I had the ult Rezonium. Oh, it's a Pompo with 2 phases.
じゃあねじゃあ待って
うせろこの拳に誓って倒れんな
めんどいなはい怒るんであ行っちゃった
Oh no, he's gonna enter the attack. Oh, nice. I executed him with the Ice Blade. Lovely. I thought I would do more damage with the ult, but I guess I didn't get the... I didn't get my... Puffer, no, not Puffer. Woodpecker Electro fully stacked. What if we play Dial-In and Lighter? Although Dial-Ins and Lighter's stun extensions do not stack together. Because they both have stun extensions. Okay, only 2. Come on, we can get better than that. Surely I don't get a worse one. I got a worse one. Oh my god. That's so bad. Zero mysterious voices. Not mobile. We do not want mobile. Come on, anything ult? Ult doesn't exist. Here we go. Oh, finally. But I can only buy 1. Oh my god, man.
Moshi moshi.
Don't give me mobile garbage. Okay, maybe we get the other ult gear. Wait, how do I go to lighter? All these guys are just like chilling there in the back. We mowed through them with the Ice Blade, that was kinda nice. Oh, I got the other ult one. Perfect. I should just be able to ult the big boy and call it a day. Especially if we get one more ult Rezonium here. Ult Rezonium don't exist. Yeah, I think it's doomed now. Nope, not Miasma Priest. Because it's more annoying to stun him.
Bye bye.
いただきだ。チャンピオンが来てやったぞ。
Make sure he's properly stunned.
めんどいな。残業代2倍でよろしく。
He survived the ult. I'm impressed. If only I had the additional ult on him, he couldn't have survived it. So we only got 270, which is less than half of what we can get weekly. I guess I'll just do another run right now. Because we just need another full run. No other way about it. Maybe I should be quitting if my plane 1 is bad when it comes to encounters. Oh come on, like this is unplayable. Unfortunately, restart does not restart. Restart would be great if it restarted, but it doesn't. It like restarts the same room. Okay, 2 is okay for the first plane, and we can get a faster boss as well. So bum bum bum, yeah, and we go this way, and it's 1, 2, and 3, and the boss is quick. It'll take no time at all. Oh, this is good. Explorer will make it easier to actually get wait, related to challenge and then mists. Okay, those are not great. Still more reroll options. We go middle.
この歌で心を動かない。離れてよ。
Should have picked the EX special days increased. Doesn't matter too much.
じゃあね。邪魔しないで。
Oh, I just chomped them. I just chomped them and they died. That was quite lovely. What am I even fighting? What is this enemy? Oh, it's Jane. More damage here, and not these two. Yep, Ice Blade. Okay, please give me a good layout. 3 encounters is a good layout. Oh my god, just 1. Okay, we'll see the one related to challenge, how it looks like. First, here we go, path beta. Super short. And I just care about encounters. I mean, clearing the run also... Hey, okay, let's actually do this. Clearing the run also gives me Z merits by itself, so just a faster run is still good.
邪魔しないな。はあ、もらい。さあ、聞いてるよ、ご主人様。離れてよ。さあ。
Oh yeah, I just need to walk. Man, I love Ellen so much. The shining grace of Zenless. Come on, boss that has one phase. No, him again.
じゃあねはいよえそりゃはあ
What is he doing? He pushed me through the entire
めんどいのが
through the entire arena. Okay, we're starting in the second phase, and this way I can avoid the
めんどいな
I can avoid the long attack for sure. Don't have to worry about that at all. The long invulnerable attack. My first ulti is on you. Okay, now we have 2 rerolls for this final plane, and look, watch it be good on the first try. It looks amazing, but then you realize they're on separate paths, so it's only 2. That's not perfect. Oh, we got both buffs for Ellen and Lighter. So yeah, we try to reroll for 3. Oh! Nice. Finally got something good. Got a triple. No, just please be voice. Because it doesn't matter how many we roll if none of them are mysterious voice. And stuff like this waste a lot of time. One thing they did say, the Zenless devs, that like was kinda hopeful, is that there will be like an improved Hollow Zero, although they have already improved Hollow Zero like 5 times. But one where actually like surviving will be a challenge, and the buffs you pick matter.
聞いてるよご主人様
So that would be cool. Simulate Universe in Star Rail is my favorite mode. And Hollow Zero in Zenless was also great like that. Ooh, that's lovely. That's a lovely buy. But then they kinda ruined it with this. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. Okay, everything is on sale, just buy all this stuff except for the mobile gear. Because that's worse than nothing. I mean, the mobile gear itself will not do anything bad to me, but it doesn't do anything either. It's like tag assist buffs. We just spend all our money. Because I will lose it anyways. Whatever I don't spend will be lost. Maybe I should have bought 2 times 360, would have spent a bit more. But that's fine. Okay, please, please voice. Just one. No! Yeah, this is pretty sad. Whole second extra run, and all I get is 270. Very unlucky.
Champion が来てやったぞ。
さっさとやっちゃおう
Okay.
好きだ。
めんどいな
はい怒るんであ言っちゃった
At least the final boss fight is easy. Which getting a real final boss in a new and improved Hollow Zero, just like we had with. But I only got 225 and not 270? How they get less? Z merits. Huh? What? 270? I thought 270 is the bare minimum you can get. And I got less than that? Do we do a third run? Bro. Nope. That's not a plane. I could do some of the like higher difficulty Hollow Zero for the perma rewards. Oh yeah, one more thing they announced in the livestream is that they're gonna add an automatic Suibian Temple mode, where instead of actually having to manage the shop, you just come in, click, and then come back the next day. So just like the store management. Oh come on, what are these? That we already have. Not sure why. I'm not sure why not just merge the two features where you just press a button once every 20 hours, but whatever. But at the same time they announced they will add an automatic mode. They also said they are removing all the worthwhile rewards from the mode. Now you can only get Zimmery. Now you can only get Dennis. Can you choose one character for this combat artifacts? You can... Pretty much yes. You can change the character midway. That's only also one no matter how I go. Oh my god. You can change the character midway, but then like you can only keep one relic in each slot anyways. So it's better to just keep one character throughout the entire thing. And the character you pick influences two things. Number one, what main stats the game will recommend to you. It will be the main stats that the character wants. So for example, if you chose Kirene, it would always be speed shoes, the body would always be crit damage, the rope would always be HP, and the sphere will be ice damage or HP. And by always I mean whenever you get the like guaranteed good relic. Because like you get 7 absolutely 100% random relics, and the 8th one will actually follow your character's preferences. It will always have a good main stat by the ones that are defined for the character, and then the substats will have 2 out of the recommended substats, however many there are, that the character has. For example, the recommended substats for Kirene are HP, crit rate, crit damage, and speed. So the piece will be guaranteed to have 2 of those. And you will be guaranteed at least +2 across those 2 stats. Kinda like when crafting a piece in Genshin. Oh my god, what? So that's what selecting the character does. What I did is I picked Kirene as my character, but as the set I picked Wind set. I don't plan on playing the Wind set, Eagle of the something wind, whatever. I don't plan on playing the Eagle set on Kirene, but I just wanted to get pieces with speed, HP, and crit on Eagle for like my 3B, right? And I already had a good 4-piece for her anyway, so I didn't need new 4-piece relics for her. But if you haven't farmed the Deliverer set much, then getting the Deliverer set would be nice for you. But Eagle is always an option for Kirene as well, actually. Or 2-piece speed. So you could select one of the speed sets and just only plan on playing 2 pieces on Kirene, and the other 2 pieces can go to somebody else. Because Kirene needs to have 180 speed. That's her like most important... Oh, finally we got 2. That's the most important thing about Kirene. Hello, Molanek? So if you cannot reach 180 speed while playing a 4-piece, just play 2-piece speed, 2-piece speed. Come on, that's not the guy we want to see. And it's mobile. Worse Resonium type. No! I've been loving Currency Wars. I played it once again at work today. I wanted to do a debuff run, I got an early Acheron, and I think I could have made it a debuff run. I feel like it would have worked out. But then I got Evernight. And then it just became a Night Cruiser run. My Evernight is too strong.
やあどけはあやあ
This is actually the one good mobile Resonium. I'll be playing. I think I'll be playing Star Rail. Oh, I cannot afford anything. Those are all good. Those are all nice things, but I cannot afford any of them. I'll be playing Star Rail on Monday. No. Yes. No, on Sunday. I'll be playing Star Rail on Sunday. So you can watch me play more Currency Wars and maybe see what things are different. But yeah, the strength of your character matters more than people think it does.
邪魔しないで
Or maybe it matters just as much as people think it does.
どけ
Like main DPS Evernight would not work so well if I didn't have the Eidolons. She would never be bad, but she wouldn't be as good. Is there your Acheron would be good enough? Yeah, for sure. If you have your if you own the character at all, that's the biggest difference. The biggest gap is between owning and not owning the character. Whether you have Eidolons or signatures, like they help, but they are not that big of a deal as just owning the character. Because if you own the character, that means you can like fully level them and give them good relics, a proper light cone even if it's a 4-star. But yeah, like, you must just work with what you are offered, right? I got a buff at the beginning that was like, get an Acheron at the start of the run, get an Acheron and Pella is like the best Acheron support you could have, and the debuff characters are more likely to come up, right? I wasn't trying to force Acheron, I just got Acheron offered. And then I actually pivoted out of Acheron because I got a bunch of Night Cruiser offered. I got a super quick 2-star, Evernight, and then I just stuck with that. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, man. I'm just gonna quit. How many images do I get this way? 75. So I got 75, 225. So that's 300, 570. You deleted your Acheron sphere? How can that happen? Huh? You know you are supposed to log good relics. Come on, bro, what are these? Yeah, sometimes I just do one run, get 900, call it a day. Now I am really having terrible luck. Okay, I can get 2. So we need to go left. The first combat are always so long. Like it's 2 big enemies or like 3 waves of small enemies. It always seems like it's just the first combat that's like this. The others are normal. Man. This could be a good setup for the achievement. Not quite though. I can reroll once, maybe twice. Oh, lovely. That's what I needed. One ethereal and 4 guys. What was that all about? Now we go middle. Okay, please. No! Freaking miasma. Isn't this supposed to be like rare? Oh, I can choose what I want. The buff against miasma shield isn't bad, but it's not good either. I can't. I need to chomp somebody. Oh my god, finally.
回避して。
いただきだ。
めんどい。
The debuff from and Cypher.
足だ。
Okay. That's probably not the best start.
おりゃ。
Not the- I mean, I don't know what your other buffs were.
そりゃ。
But you're kinda the mercy, because Cypher herself will not carry a debuff comp. You need Akron or Velt to carry you. So getting Akron at the start? Pretty good, you already have like a direction. Just a Cypher? Kinda rough. If you cannot get anything like amazing going immediately, you might just want to try sticking to stuff like Break or DUT or Blood Flame that have solid early games. Cypher can work though, it's not like doomed. But you need to get some good rolls. Oh, not this one.
私
Oh
の
my
太もも
god.
くらいの高さの子に強盗されちゃった。
Wait, it said wise. What just happened here?
おりゃ。これも
What
課
was
外
the text?
活動。
That kid wants to rob us? What?
おりゃ。もう帰る時間ね。おりゃ。
消しとれ。
バイバイ。離れてよ。
And the text said wise, but the voice was bells. And another voice line? That's so weird, man. Aftershock buffs, amazing. Just what I needed. Okay, man, I'm gonna like... If I don't get all the Zimmerts after this run, so be it. I can do 15 runs of Call of Zero in 1 week to get my weekly reward.
もう帰る時間ね。
Now give me some ult, man. What are these? Okay. I think just one mysterious voice and we are done with this run. Nope. I still want to buy only things that are useful. What do you mean? By this? I can't refresh anymore. Maybe I should have bought more stuff in the first shop then, huh? I take more damage. Surely this will not hurt me. No. I just want to open the box. And the Bella Book Bond is nice.
弱点。はあ。はあ。やっ。おりゃ。これも課外活動。はあ。聞いてるよ、ご主人様。おりゃ。もう帰る時間ね。
I mean, you shouldn't... I mean, it is good to have some go-to strats. But it's more important to like adapt to what you are given. and know when to change it. Is there even a single character who has both a Wolf Hunt and Scholar tag? Usually you want to combine stuff like Knight Demigod and the Blood. Wait, how was it called? What was it called again? Blood Hunt? Blood something? The HP loss faction? Like those go well together because Evernight and Castoris both have like both tags. So you naturally have both bonds at the same time, even if you are not actively looking for it. Blood Flame, oh yeah, Blood Flame. Oh, and Melee, yeah, so there are 3 characters like this, right? So this works very well. But trying to go for 2 bonds, like it, to some extent it can always work. You just find some high star characters. Oh, come on! You can't do this attack this early. I guess the ult was kinda wasted, because it didn't stun him anyways. Oh, I cannot reroll, and these are like the worst buffs. Well. Got the 2 worst possible options and no chance to reroll them. What about this? Because I cannot reroll this either. Okay, I actually got a natural 3. No matter which way, and like I have choices as to which way I want to go. Finally showed. Wait, this is new? I guess I should pick it then. But wait, is it really new? I play Astra so often. No way it's new. Hey, please, mysterious voice. This needs to pay off. No. So you can't overforce any strategy. Even the best strategies like Aglaya can still fail if you don't get the right pieces. But you can always make something work, because you always get something offered. Ouch. So when it comes up to like queuing up strategies that you could go with, it's not about before a game looking through the list of units and being like, ooh, what could I go for here? It's about in the game looking at what you are offered and thinking then, what could I go with from this? From what I'm offered. 0 mysterious voices. That's actually incredible. Not a single one. How did it, gamer? Okay, this is my last round of Follow Zero anyway, so I'm not gonna do more. I need to have some self-respect. Can't do 15 runs for like 1,000 Dennis. Oh, I actually buy this because I'm getting no ult upgrades. I didn't want to see this attack.
チャンピオンが来てやったぞ。
めんどいな。
We cancelled the annoying lullaby song
さっさとやっちゃおう。
with Astra. That's the biggest use of Astra in this fight.
あ、行っちゃった。
Okay, I need more water. And yeah, 225 again. Is there like a bonus 45 for the first run of the day, but that makes no sense. Because why 45? Why so little? If I did one more run, it would be like guaranteed to have everything I need, but yeah, that's like too much work at this point. It's not like I need anything really. I have more than enough of this. We can also buy the calibrator and some of the weapons. Oh, there's a survey as well. Let's see. 1997. PC, mouse, and keyboard. How do you feel about the current version of the game? Very dissatisfied. There was nothing really good this patch. I didn't like the characters, I didn't like the story. The event was scuffed. Had some potential though. The event had some potential, but it wasn't executed all that well. Combat experience. Yeah, I have fought them all. Yes, yes. I have been Wandering Hunter, overall satisfaction. The boss, this enemy is actually pretty okay. It's not horrible. It's like okay. Fun time in combat. Like neutral. The enemy offers a unique combat experience that distincts differently from other enemies. That is for sure, I think. Yeah. Draw ideal command Manato. This enemy is also pretty okay actually. A unique experience? Yeah, sure. Hater. He has cool animations. Let's go like this. And he's not really all that unique. I mean, he's kinda unique. And this enemy, he like disappears sometimes and reappears. But we already have enemies that do that. So I definitely don't think that they offer a unique experience. Lost Void tasks for investigation. Which one is that? I don't know. Which of the following agents tactical prism programs have you experienced? Lucia Eat Harry. I've experienced Lucia but not Eat Harry's, I think. How was your experience with the following agents tactical prism programs? I didn't pay attention. Which stages have you played in Perpetrator? None of the above. I have not played any Perpetrator battles. Threshold simulation branching echoes. Cleared easy mode but not hard mode yet. What do you mean cleared hard mode at least once? Oh, because there are multiple endings. What's your main reason for not continuing completing the branching echoes? Yeah, there is time before the next update. Your Arlecchino, okay. So yeah, got the Arlecchino. She's C1 for now. Normal attack is all that you need to max. The other two you can leave them on 6, perfectly fine. Homa is a decent stat stick. If you ever get Jade Wing, should be like a tiny upgrade over this. Inconsequential though, if you like the drip more of the red over green, they are pretty much the same. Got some attack, not bad, not the highest priority, because Bennett exists and is in every Arlecchino team. But still okay, 98 EM. If you are playing Melt or Vape, it's not the worst. Honestly, like this much EM is acceptable, even for reaction teams. If you're not playing a reaction team, if you're playing Overload, then too much even. But yeah, you're in like the spot where it's kind of enough to give you some melt damage bonus, but also it's not so much that you are wasting too many stats in Overload teams. Your crit rate only 82. I guess you have pretty good crit rate substats. Yeah, it's mostly just a thing of having so much crit damage from the weapon. I guess it's okay. No we are needed because you want to avoid bursting as much as possible. You only burst if you must to survive, but every burst is a damage loss. And fire damage bonus, that's good. 4-piece Glats, it's okay. Would be lovely to get her set though. Nighttime Whispers? Is that the one? I always forget what the Arlecchino set is called. Harmonic Whimsy. Nighttime Whispers is the Navia set. So yeah, Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy. You should probably go for it. The upgrade is noticeable from Fragment. You can strongbox it. You can just farm whatever else. Actually, wait, is it in the strongbox? I'm not sure. Also, your pieces, while not bad, aren't amazing. Like both of these. This is a 3-liner, while this is a 4-liner but rolled flat def. This doesn't have attack percent at all, or EM, only 2 good substats. 2 good substats rolled into flat def. That's not like a top tier flower. The feather is slightly better because it has the EM and it rolled a bit higher, but still not perfect. Sounds are very good, and so is the goblet, and so is the hat. But yeah, your flower feather especially are like not that impressive. Probably gonna run triple Galaxy Ranger. It's probably not something you should like actively chase all that much. I mean, I haven't tried out the Galaxy Rangers too much yet, but if you can just focus on a clean debuff comp, that's probably the stronger buff. But yeah, slapping a Galaxy Ranger in the back row isn't bad either. Slapping a Rappa in the back row while searching for Veld is a strat. And I guess I want to get new agents as well. I only have one team I like to play, and I need like 4 or 5 teams here. Also gonna run. If you get them, like you remember, it's not like I am gonna play Vertiniancing. It's like if I get them, I'm gonna play them. You might not offer them at all, but maybe you get offered like 3 topazes in a shop, and then you pivot to follow up, right? Like do not be too tunnel visioned on any single strat. Be flexible. Because you can very well go throughout an entire run, maintaining good economy and never finding the 5 cost you want. Yeah, treasure simulation is pretty nice. Referring options, or like you can have a debuff run or something, but suddenly you get a very early Black Swan or very early Topaz. And then trying to build around those would probably be the better way to win. Unless your debuff comp was already very advanced. If you already had like 2 stars or 3 stars, if you already had like a 3-star Acheron, probably you stick with that and like 4 debuff or 5 debuff. But if you only have like a 1 or 2 star, your units are kind of weak, not too much synergy, then pivoting to a strong 5 cost unit is probably the way to go. Especially because a lot of them have like some good scaling as well. They give you additional buffs. Topaz gives you more money. Black Swan and Kyrene give you additional buffs every fight or 2. The following options best describes your aims and goals in terrestrial simulation. Getting S rank on all stages. Or unlocking different branching endings. Yeah, S rank on all stages, I guess. What's the final Gambit name card? I don't even know. What aspects am I dissatisfied with? High team requirements, yeah. I don't know, like, it's a bit too many teams. The difficulty. A bit easy, but I'm okay. Haven't tried hard mode. The duration. It was just right and haven't tried hard mode. I already told you I haven't tried hard mode. How would you rate your experience with the following aspects of quick config interface? What is the quick config interface? I have no idea what they mean by this. Something in terrestrial simulation? My units weren't strong enough when starting out, and I didn't do additional upgrades. We're already strong enough. Any feedback or suggestion regarding terrestrial simulation? It's nice, but it's yet another mode. I don't know how to clear. Makes the game require too much time and effort overall. Honkai 3rd, Star Rail Genshin. Have I played in the past month? Not Honkai 3rd. Other comments or suggestions? Let's stick with upgrading and iterating over what's already in the game instead of printing out new modes each patch. Okay. Claim all the rewards. Okay, and how are we on everything else? This lasts for the entire next patch and I don't really care about the skin anyways. This is daily, still in progress. This lasts for a long time, but we might do a stage or two now actually. With this we need to do. Yeah, let's do the trials. Objective achieved. There is more. There is a long black screen. While holding basic, after triggering frost crushing quake or when attacked by enemy, press So how do I trigger this? When charging and during spinning charge attacks, press skill to perform his other skill special attack surging cold. Also, wait. If this clashes with an enemy attack, it will trigger surging cold. Okay. Unlocking special glacial crash. So I need to be hit while I'm spinning, okay. To strike around 8-piece debuff, that's good, that's good. Just focus on defense now, because you probably already have the damage. Make sure to get some defensive items. And even maybe equip them on Acheron, because she's probably gonna be the squishiest member. Because dying is a real issue. If you die and your AV gets reduced, that's a huge loss of potential damage you could have dealt in that time. Bigger than the loss of not playing a damage item. So oftentimes in higher difficulties you will oftentimes play like a defensive item on every character. While charging and during spinning charged attacks, press special to perform special attack surging cold. If this clashes with enemy attack, so yeah. So as when the enemy attacks, I need to press E. That didn't work. So I spin, right? I'm spinning. Here we go. Oh my god, that's so annoying to do. There is more. Hold to launch the attack, consuming decibels. Here we go, man. Enemies were.
じゃあ行くね。
It takes so long for the enemy to
新
respond.
決
伏線回収ね。いや
Attack!
おやすみなさい。
Attack! Why is she not attacking? I let go of all my buttons and yet she wasn't
み
attacking.
んなでバラバラ
She
にする
stood
のね。
there.
やった。
I had no idea what just happened. Man. Okay, good thing I'm not a Harry player. It would, I mean, if I actually learned how to play her, it would probably feel pretty cool. But yeah, just doing a trial without intending to play her later was pretty annoying. I hope the Bunnyware trial is not gonna require me to do like perfect inputs.
準備完了。
You forgot your pizza in the oven. Why is there a pun in my Soldier 11 team?
さったよっと箱
貧弱ね。
タグル
執行。やった。よっ。よった。よっ。空の方向け。
I'll do Genshin today? Yeah, yeah. I intend to do Genshin every day, just sometimes I forget.
ここよ。
よーく見ててください。
脅威を確認。さあ、燃
So
や
the
しま
answer
し
to
ょ
this
う。
question every day would be yeah, if I don't forget I will do it. And I have already thought about it. I was like, maybe I do Genshin before these, but I said to do the trials first, and then Genshin. Because what I like doing in Star Rail is doing trials while I do Genshin. But that's not really something I can do in this game, unfortunately. Trials don't do themselves. Okay. Yao. Look at the weekly boss today. That rarely pops up, but actually helps more than most others. Way before 3.4, and it's a polearm from Liu. Jongus. Easy clap. I grew up an outcast and it wasn't much fun. Even though I'm a stranger here, people are friendlier than the tribe that was supposed to raise me. It's nice. Probably Chaska. No. Yeah, actually, that doesn't fit Chaska. Wait, the tribe that was supposed to raise me? I grew up an outcast and it wasn't much fun? Maybe it's like Aoife. I don't know Aoife's backstory. No, it's not Aoife. What are these people? I don't even know. Is this like a girl name? Giselle, probably yes. Ayaki also is probably more girly. Like when it says tribe, I feel like it has to be from Natlan, but it doesn't fit. It's not Ororon. And it's not Kinich, but it's just like, who is it?
私は小さい頃から異端児として育ってき
Oh wait, I was like, okay, this is a girl name, and then I kept picking boys. Okay, that was kind of dumb.
私は小さい頃から異端児として育ってきた。ひどい日々を送っていたよ。でもここの人たちは私がいたところの人たちよりはるかに温かい。たとえ私みたいなよそ者に対してでもな。なんだか心地いいものだな。
Wait, what? Who is this? It's so breathy. What?
私は小さい頃から異端児として育ってき
Oh,
た。
it's Aloy, right?
ひどい日々を送っていたよ。でもここの人たちは私がいたところの人たちよりはるかに 温かい。
I would have not guessed alloy
たとえ
anyways.
私みたいなよそ者に対してでもな。なんだか心地いいものだな。
She was a Natlan character before Natlan came out. Oh my god, man. Bronya day 1 build? Oh, you just got your first Bronya? There is no Bronya. There is no Bronya, there is no final in your showcase. Did you put them there and they just haven't refreshed, or did you forget that you need to put them in your showcase? Okay, then we can wait a bit. We can do Genshin first and then come back to this. Okay, what is that? Maybe it's Mavuika. No. Oh, it's gaming. It's a 4-star Mavuika. Xiao. It's always Shuei. Come on. It's action from before 1.6. Clara. No. She used a different mat. Not from Yarilo. It's Arlan. It's a family heirloom and probably has a history. My ma can swing it with just one hand, but I struggle even with two. Sushang. Wait, is this Sushang as well? Or is this Yanqing? Or is this Yunli? I think it's Yunli actually. No. Yanqing? Oh no, it's a fan! I thought it's a sword! Oh my god, that's Tingyun. Shield. Jeopard! No. What? I guess eventually because he was invited to the Fools, but rejected their offer. Weird emoji, but I mean, it makes sense if you know his lore. Most people would not make that association though. Bellabog. So it's the classic 50-50. Ben or Koleda. We won. Still not refreshed. You can log in and log out to like speed this up, but it should happen eventually. They win the Genshin one? Yep. Took me until the final one. But I listened to the voice line while scrolling through the character list, and when I saw that Aloy, and when I remember that Aloy is a character, it clicked. Kind of blunder with picking boys here though, because I already knew it's a girl by this point, and then I like forgot. I first look at the names and like, okay, it's a girl, and I picked two boys. But yeah, we got there in the end. And the others were pretty standard. Got Zhongli second try. You remember it from last time? I did not. Now, when I realized it's Aloy, then I got reminded. Oh yeah, that was Aloy. But I did not remember immediately. Okay, anything else I should be doing? Cleaned. I might do like one threshold protocol stage. Okay, is it gonna be ready now? Not yet still, man. Welcome to the Hollow, where his voice rings in your ears as usual. For the sake of your mental and physical well-being, please remain calm regardless of what you encounter, as I have already screened out potential disturbing scenes. And don't celebrate either, since what's been screened could just as well be the thrilling scenes. What? Please note, the simulation will use agency appearances, but the story that follows is generated from your choices, combined with very detailed understanding of human society. If it's a little off, it will be better next time. Okay, we completed one node already. So I need 4 teams. Oh no, what? My phone wanted to start playing music by itself. Oh, it's actually Ice Week, so that's good. Another Ice Week, so we probably want to go with Miyabi. Physical week? I guess we'll just like play whatever is left. And by whatever is left, it's probably a Cope Yishuan team. Actually, everything resists Ether here. Or like, not everything, but this. Maybe I have to go... Yeah, we actually go like this. We go Yishuan here, because it's weak to Ether. And here, we go with Alice instead. And like Caesar. It's kinda awkward, all these buffs. Here we go with the... No, this is just Ice Res. I guess ult. And the final one is Anomaly. We will also skip the optional stage, but I do want to clear all of them. Oh, this is the quick config that I don't know what it does. This is the quick config they asked me about. That I never used even once.
Huh? 俺様に
体を
そこだ配信せっせっこのはっはっやっやっそんなものか一心
Oh, that was just the prelude.
両親を共に滅す命ずる歓喜怪人
秘伝のレシピを召し上がれ。
くらえ
Okay, here I should be able to get
そんなものか命脈は耐えたようだ
Okay. If that's the difficulty level for all these stages, I guess that's fine. As it should be my weakest stage. The final one might be sus as well, we'll see. Come on.
食らいつきますいい戦術連携攻撃甘く見た代償よ息もさせません自業自得で
Oh, here's my Miasma? Bro, what?
今よ
Gotta just loot him.
が見える。甘く見た代償。隙をつくであります。制圧する方。充電する。
Go to 1-3. Oh, it's Hugo actually. Wait, Hugo is weak to physical? I guess he's like a human, but the ethereal versions of human enemies aren't always weak to physical. I get a bonus life here, but not in the others? I don't think I got it in the others, right?
ありとひとしたサプライズ。裾が汚れます。
邪魔だ。
逃がさないのだな。
なぎ倒してやる。
カマチがうずうずしてる。いたずらタイム。お気の毒様。どうカマチ。ルミーズ。行って。
Oh, don't beat up your
いくつもいい。お手伝いに来たよ。
adopted daughter like that.
完璧なシンメトリー。ボディがおるすびっくり仰天。やっおい。タイムフィールド家に。
Maybe I should have moved it here. But it's kinda like almost
特注勝負か。
anomaly anyway.
雑念を排して。アタックチャンス。
No, 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 no.
パイトン様。
This
どうか
wasn't a
見ていてください。
parry? Come on, bro.
はあ、しっぺちょっとしたサプライズ。舞踏会にようこそ。じゃあ気を確かにね。たまやー。ルミーズ。
Whew, nice. Nice wipe out as well. Good DS. Oh, there was no time limit here, I just need not to die. Oh yeah, that's always the thing in the last one. I keep forgetting. Oh, and here, this is like a deadly assault stage. We fight until we're done. Oh my god, how did she counter me here?
うせろ。
邪魔しな。離れてよ。聞いてるよ、ご主人様。バイバイ。
いただきだ。
めんどいな。さっさとやっちゃおう。はい怒るんで。
Stream died?
行っちゃった。
Doesn't look like it died. I mean, you probably cannot hear me if the stream died.
はいはい続けます。
Okay, could anybody back you up?
そりゃ邪魔しな。
好きだらけだ。倒れんな。
Okay, should ask, does the stream work for anybody? Is anybody here for whom the stream works right now?
回避して。
どや。
めんどいな。
Maybe not.
いただきだ。
さっさとやっちゃおう。
But it's totally fine on my end.
うせろ。
じゃあね。
好きだらけだ。
共に奇跡を奏でましょう。めんどいな。
Pretty sure it's only for X-Nay. But if Exni cannot hear me, that's a moot point anyways.
邪魔しないで。はっ。さあ。はっ。えい。さあ。
You can, it's fine now? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't die at any point.
よけろよ。
さっさとやっちゃおう。
こっからちょいとバイオレンスだ。
めんどいな。
残業代2倍でよろしく。
It showed the Twitch guy. Oh. Showed the not like this emote? That's very strange.
面倒。
チャンピオンが来てやったぞ。
めんどい。え？やっ、離れてよ。邪魔さ。やっ、はっ、どけ。さあ。俺も輝
いただきだ。
No!
さっさとやっちゃおう。
I could have got an additional chain maybe. If or wait, is it a kill? Wait, it's actually a kill. I killed her at the last second? The damage score is too clean for this to be random, right? I think it was a last second kill with the final chain attack. But yeah, if ever the stream seems like it died for you, you can go to YouTube. I'm already in hard, why is an exclamation mark? Oh, because I need to pick up rewards. Oh my god, actually there isn't that much of this. Wait, are there only 3 battles? Oh, there are only 3 battles. And it takes 40 days to reset? The War in the Hollow is over. The agents watch the Marionette's final bow regretfully, trying to piece together the untold story behind the Ballady sisters of urban legend. But you quickly stopped them. There will always be regrets in the Hollow, and the living can only embrace their sorrow and move forward. After some thought, you spoke up to comfort everyone. If you miss them, just head to the Notorious Hunt. It happens every week. Though everyone looked a little puzzled, your words did the trick, and you all kept moving forward. Is time for the reviews? I don't know. I've refreshed it a couple of times, but yeah, I will read this and then try it again. Help us! A cry for your help echoes from the Hollow, a sound you're all too familiar with. You know well that behind the mist lies either a tragic victim or an unknown danger. Please briefly describe the crisis you are facing, you shout into the depths of the Hollow. Is dangers ahead? That ethereal. The reply comes quickly, accompanied by a weak cough. It keeps repeating. Oh, and what exactly does it repeat? May the creator refine me. There are many ethereals who might repeat those words. It's Bringer. You've come to believe the injured person's account, but you still have an important mission you can't afford anymore. But you still have an important mission and can't afford any more delays. Will you rescue the injured person right in front of you, or stick with the plan, press forward, and search for the core of this companion hollow? Eliminate the hollow first. You chose to stick with the original plan. As an experienced proxy, you know better than to trust anyone in the hollow. Sure enough, is that caution that ensures you always come out on top in the hollow. After discovering your refusal to walk into the trap, the exaltist followers who were pretending to be injured began gathering in the mist, surrounding you. To your shock, you spot a number of familiar figures lying in the distance, public security officers you've crossed paths with before. They got caught in the exaltist plot and turned into test subjects to measure the sacrifice's strength. And you can never forgive such an act. You've gained feelings of rage, only vengeance can quell this burning fury. Okay. How does this work with the fact that they reconnect here? Whatever. Let's check out your characters. Next time you can try relogging. Like after you change your showcase, you can go. It's like it's similar here. you go and log out, right? And then you just click to log back in, and then it resets immediately. Without having to wait like 10 minutes. Okay, so Bronya. Basic attack, skill, ult, talent, yeah. All of these, the basic attack is not needed, you will never press it. But the others are all solid buffs. Actually no, talent is also worthless. Yeah, sorry. The skill and the ult are needed, yeah. So these two are good. You never basic, so leveling your basic attack and the talent that advances you forward on basicing, not really that big of a deal. Dance. It's kind of awkward on Bronya, because when you have your ult ready, you want to use it to buff your DPS. To buff your DPS's next turn. But if you have dance, then you need to wait until after your DPS has moved to advance both of you. So you don't get to actually buff the DPS with that. I guess with specifically Final, it's not that big of a deal because you don't really care that much about buffing his regular skill, but it's still a bit awkward. She's the Harmony character where Dance is probably like the least good. She and Sunday, because Sunday is just Bronya ++. Yeah, you should just use her Sig if you have that. Gives her more faster energy gen and more buffs that Final will appreciate. And as for the stats, the only thing that really matters is her crit damage, which increases your buff. Almost every piece has crit damage up, so that's good. And then speed. She's a bit slow. Your final is even slower. Your final speed is very awkward. I guess you have like no speed and he's just base 111. At this point you should probably go for you can go 0 speed Finon and then go for like a fast Bronya and fast Sunday, or if you have only Bronya then only Bronya. But then she should have like 160 speed. And if you want to have a slower Finon, or rather, if you want to have a slower Bronya, she should be like 134, and then Finon at like 135. Right? So a bit faster Finon, and then like Bronya at a similar speed, just like 1 speed more, 1 extra speed sub. Or you go like Giga Speed Bronya, and like speed subs everywhere. Because right now this is like very awkward. Having a Bronya that's like a bit faster than Finon, this is like the worst. You get so little value out of the advance. You could go for just max speed Bronya, leave the Finon as he is, but I'm not exactly 100% sure which strat is best, because I've seen people use both. I think the more common version is to just make Finon a bit faster, like the 134, and then Bronya just below Finon, but at least 133.4. I feel like that's the most common setup, but 160 plus Bronya with 0 speed Finon can also work. But he already gets so much speed that it doesn't cost you all that much to be a bit faster here. And then you have the Yarari, we have the 30 effectors for kill, so that's okay. Just the speed is kinda whack. And then when it comes to Finon, everything is maxed, yep, that's good. For Finon actually matters a lot. We have a lot of attack, which is nice. Wave Strider Captain, best set. 86 crit rate. If you have Sunday, you will be overcapping. But if you don't have Sunday, then that's fine. Yeah. If anything, you will be getting a lot more crit damage, so having high crit rate is good. Because your crit damage will be through the roof with all the buffs. Yeah, Arcadia, Wave Strider, that's his best sets. The Rope is kinda cope. But could be worse. At least the Sphere is a banger. Now it's 136. Yeah, so 136 Finon, and then make Bronya like 2 speed faster, or 1 speed. You need to make her 1.1 speed faster. So even 2 low roll speed rolls would be good already. And then what that does is Final will move first, then Bronya moves, and then the Final moves again, right? Much better than just having Bronya move, bring up Final like 10 AV and that's it, right? She's not a good support at that point. You want to bring him up by like his entire one action. What piece is the weakest on Bronya? I mean, none of them have speed subs except for this one, so it doesn't really matter all that much. I guess no, dude, this is the 12 effect res that you need. I guess you need all the effect res. Huh. Kinda awkward actually. You could change any of them as long as you can keep effect res above 30 for the kill. You could change any of them. Yeah. So, Nefer. Got the C6, the level 90, that doesn't matter. Crowned skill and only level 4 ult. You should probably level up your ult more. It's... although... No. Oh yeah, you don't level up your ult when you have C6. Because when you have C6, you don't dash cancel anymore, and when you don't dash cancel, your combos are slow enough that you don't need to ult in between. Yes. So just max skill, you are not pressing ult. That's good. You can still press it sometimes to like last hit an enemy that's on 1 HP and you don't want to wait for another skill cooldown, but that's pretty rare. Although when you C6 a character and even do the meaningless level 90, might as well crown the other ability that can be pressed sometimes. Honestly, kinda just looks awkward. Relic of Truth, best weapon. Very few EM subs. We only have 2 EM subs, one low roll, one mid high roll. That's not the best. You definitely want some extra EM on the... like having some EM on the flower would be good. Remember that EM subs and crit subs are just as good as each other. Honestly, with the... Wait, does she get an extra crit from her Eidolons? Or her constellations? No, she actually doesn't. But she does get extra crit from Lauma and from Requiem of Truth. You're gonna have so much crit damage. You're gonna have like 400 crit damage in combat. And your crit rate, you get plus 10 and plus 30, you get plus 40. So 88 crit rate, so like 400 crit damage. Oh, you don't have Lauma. Oh, your crit rate sucks then. Your crit rate is terrible. At 78? Yeah, bro. 78. Okay, so okay, that's like the same thing as Lauma. It's also 10% crit rate, 20 crit damage, right? Okay, so you get 36 from this, and then like 20, 56, 355, no, 365. Still, your crit rate is pretty bad. When your crits hit like this, you definitely want more than just 88 crit. So you want more crit rate, and you want more EM. Because at this point I'm pretty sure EM is a better sub than crit damage. Or like I'm sure EM is a better sub than crit damage. When you already have when you are reaching 400 crit damage, 10% of the time you don't even crit, and you have almost no EM subs. You definitely want to go for some extra EM. Now you don't want to like drop 100 crit damage or anything, but you know, if you've got any pieces that like are just like this, but you know, have some extra EM rolls. Also, your feather doesn't have any crit rate. Yeah, your feather doesn't have any crit rate, and it's a 3-liner, and it rolled attack percent. That's a bad feather. You need to get a better one. The flower not having EM on it is also suboptimal. But yeah, the feather not having any crit rate is the biggest shame here. Same with the goblet, but the goblet, it's hard to get, so you can excuse it. Check out Suns or Goblet. I mean, the goblet is horrible. It's almost as bad as it gets. And the Suns are pretty good. Not ideal for an off-piece, because you only have 3 crit rolls. Ideally, you would want 5. But it is high rolls, and it is a lot of crit rate, which you really badly need. So you probably craft a goblet. You might even, when crafting... Oh, no, this is an EM piece. I would say you might choose like crit rate EM. You cannot have EM on an EM goblet, so you just choose crit rate crit damage and get a usable goblet. Because even a single crit rate sub would bring up your damage by a ton. Because like worst case scenario, you choose double crit, and then you get like 3 crit damage low rolls and 1 crit rate low roll, and that's already a huge upgrade to your build. And that's the worst case. maybe you get 3 crit rate high rolls instead. And an extra crit damage roll on the side, and then that's absolutely amazing, right? That would fix most of your issues. Because yeah, 2 issues are low crit rate and low EM. That's 2 issues here. I guess with Nahida it's not as bad, because she does give you 250. And she does get 200 from the C2, so maybe I overstated the low EM. Because yeah, you do get more from the con. Yeah, maybe the EM is fine, but definitely crit rate is not fine. So yeah, crafting a better goblet would fix most of your issues. Okay, I've got almost 60 again, 2 minutes. Okay, let's wait the 2 minutes, do one more run. Oh, in the meantime I can do my Suibian Temple. Some of the final Suibian Temple. Oh, that's not Suibian Temple. Some of the final Suibian Temple management I will ever be doing, because they are removing Suibian Temple essentially. It will change to a one-click thingy where you just click auto mode and come back 20 hours later. Unfortunately, you cannot just like fire and forget forever and have passive generation. You need to come here every day and re-click again. I'll get us restock this as well. But the thing that sucks the most, I'm happy that they are removing this, because this is an absolute pain to manage, having to do this every other day, all this clicking. But they are removing Devon's Pawn Shop, the periodic. We are keeping the treasures, but the periodic is gone, so I guess I should buy the ether plating agents then. As well. Because this is not gonna come back ever. Like, these are some of the last times I can ever buy these. I'm not buying the prepaid power cards though, this is like worthless. Because this is a quest skip item. This lets you skip quests. Which is why? Let's just skip the only good content in the game, man. What is this blue thing? Oh, it's threshold simulation still. You thought you need even more EM with cons? I mean, the cons give you EM already. You get 200 EM from C2. And they don't really increase the value of EM at all. EM is just as broken as it is. Oh, I can also do this. Bam. EM is just as broken as it always is. No difference. Pen ratio 5 with crit damage? If it rolls crit rate. It didn't. Crit damage attack percent? No, it's a defense main stat, I didn't even notice that. Crit damage crit rate. No HP percent though? That's too bad already. My crit damage discs are pretty good. Anomaly proficiency. With crit rate attack percent, this is actually kinda good. Plus 3 crit rate as well? Maybe this is something actually. 3 more. Yeah, but this is the perfect substats, man. I don't want this though. Attack 6, nah. Attack 6 is a big fat nah. Attack PS on the HP set are also a no. Crit rate attack percent on 3. One more chance? Okay. Good to know. But yeah, it's not really possible for the cons to make EM even better without some very contrived effects, because already everything she does scales with EM directly, right? You cannot increase the ratio of her EM scaling to non-EM scaling because there is no EM scaling at all. It's already everything versus nothing. So the only way EM could be better is if she had some like an additional EM scaling buff. But not damage instance. Like a buff somehow. Okay. But she doesn't, so yeah. It got ruined? Did you die a lot? Because it really sounded like you had enough damage. I did say you should focus on defense. Oh, did you never get Veld? You get Veld? And try your best for defense? Strange. Sounds like a run that should have been good. But maybe there was some skill issue in combat? We just died, yeah. Sometimes even peeing up, even if you're not going for Bellobog, just peeing up Jeopard can be nice. He's like a very strong sustain option. But if you had Veld, like if you didn't have much defense, maybe at least you had some speed gear or ult gear. Giving Veld just a lot of speed and a lot of ults could have let you push back enemies by a ton. Or maybe you used your ults too early and then he killed you as he changed phases and advanced himself. You could have saved your Veld ult, killed a Svarog phase and then ulted to delay his next phase immediately. Which I cannot say for sure because I didn't see the run. I can't say for sure what went wrong. But doesn't sound like it was an issue with the characters you had. Unless maybe you just didn't have enough defensive characters. Maybe you should have picked some extra like Dunhings, like the Dunhing PT, or Fushuen, or Jeopard. Stuff like that. Okay. I had a Knight Demigod run where I just had a random Fushuen in the back. And she helped a lot. I don't think I would have died without the Fushuen, but with Fushuen I was super safe. So just putting a random unrelated sustain in the back can help a lot. Always with final 137 Bronya, that works, that works. Okay, thank you everybody very much for watching, but this will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. And tomorrow we're playing some Genshin, as always, every other day Genshin, and then some Zenless on Sunday, if you want to watch some currency wars. We'll be doing that on Sunday. And yeah. And there will be one more Zenless stream next week sometime. Probably on Friday again. Unless something big comes up somehow. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.